Welcome back, everybody, to Arcana Tech 2099. When last we left off, Dak was given an offer he couldn't refuse by his patron, Jerry Jones. The Eternal Mogul himself reached out to Dak and asked him to fetch somebody for him. He showed a picture, didn't give you any other information, just a picture. However, he did give you a means to locate him magically. He gave you a location. After that, you guys decided to follow up on the Grove Walker gang lead and try to follow and track down these elves. You talked to them in the bar, schmoozed a bit. One of them happened to be a wannabe food influencer, so you guys got in and made good with them. However, after a while, they started to take off. Ostrava, using his gecko tape gloves, snuck up, and when we ended the session, he had attached himself to the top of the van with his gecko tape gloves. While everybody was in it, he managed to do this very stealthily, so he has not been seen. From there, we're going to pick back up. So, I'm going to give you, Ostrava, I'm going to give you a chance to give me a quick, give me a wisdom check for me. You can use a knowledge if you have it, but you can get, if you don't have that, any kind of history or anything like that, go ahead and give me just a wisdom check.
Okay. Definitely not a history buff. So, let's see what I got. Let's give it the old college try. How the fuck do I...
A 6. All right. You are attached to the top of this van and you are ready to go. All right, everybody. I am going to move us to another area. Does everybody see this map? Perfect.
It's a nice looking map.
People working real hard in there.
Are these all priests?
Oh, we got music. Let's go.
You guys, Ostrava is attached to the top of this van here, so I'm going to put him
Which van?
there. This one right here.
Can you click and hold the left mouse like that to kind of?
You can right click. You can right click and ping on the map.
Is that where?
So I don't see myself or a van. Oh, I see myself now.
You gotta make it smaller, buddy. You are attached to the top of this van, and let's make you a little more opaque.
Is there a vehicle here?
You're supposed to have your vehicle's not showing.
Yeah, can you not see a van showing at the bottom of the screen?
No, sir. It must be on the GM layer. Or maybe behind the background.
It's on the token layer.
It's on the token? I don't see it.
Oh, I guess not. What the heck? Okay, it is on the GM layer. Fine.
Happens to the best of us. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay, so we got our little van. Guys, I'm gonna let y'all put yourselves on the map besides for around the van where you see fit. You guys can let the van go, or you can take turns to try to stop it. The van will go this
Wait,
way.
are we all in the... No, just... Ostrava's on the van, right?
Is on top of the van. Everybody else is outside of the van. Y'all followed them outside.
I think last session, Reeve actually stepped back into the restaurant to keep up the whole, flirty girl facade.
Well, everybody left. All of the elf gang left.
Oh yeah, okay, never mind.
So are they in the van that I'm currently on?
Yes, they are all in that van right now. And they will be moving. I will show you.
No, we have a tracker device on it already, right? Like,
Somebody in the actual van themselves has a tracker device on them.
yeah, so whatever. Just, I think we should
Yeah, I
just
could just
hotwire a
follow.
car and follow behind. But of course, I'm not going to do that.
What are you gonna do instead?
I'll
No,
play
I don't
freak
know if
myself.
Reeve has something like that.
I'm a monster.
Should just stomp on the van.
How do I make her smaller?
Wrong campaign. She can do that, right?
I can't shrink her.
True, actually. Yeah, I think Eddie has to do
Oh,
that.
here. Sorry.
Oh.
Dang it.
So do we want to follow
Ew.
where this van is going?
Yes.
Okay.
We should tail behind.
Okay.
Okay, in that case, I guess I will just flatten myself like a fucking pancake.
To the top of the van.
To the top of the van, yeah.
Okay. So this is, if you guys are gonna let it go, then this is going to move from a combat encounter to a chase.
Ooh, interesting.
Does anyone have any vehicle handling?
I was gonna ask the same thing.
Because I don't think Reeve does.
Even if Hex did, she doesn't drive, so...
I can throw a tight spiral.
So if we're tracking
So-
them anyway, then do we want to just let them get to where they're getting?
Well, yeah. 'Cause
I
how
guess that
else
was
do
the
we
plan
follow them
initially.
then? Yeah,
Because-
same.
You are attached to the top of that car currently, and you can let them get where they're gonna get, but how close behind is everybody else gonna be?
More than they do in the movies, because it's so obvious. Like,
There could probably be like a minute behind, right? Like I don't have to be like.
I was
right
thinking,
on
like-
this.
6 cars back type of thing, like...
Yeah,
Yeah, we've got a tracker, so if we lose them,
it's true.
okay.
We don't
Okay.
need to be on their ass. We can follow from a safe distance.
Also, I'm sure someone can hack into the street, computer, CTV, whatever things, and we can just follow them on the cameras too if we lose actual sight.
Also,
Hacking with-
if we spook him and they start swerving all over the place, it won't
And you're
be
gonna go
for my
flying.
health, Yeah.
Well, in that case,
You
we
are
should-
firmly attached.
Okay, sweet.
we should say exactly 7 carriages behind.
Yeah, can
Yeah.
we save? Can we save right here?
All right.
Save scum D&D.
Yeah, right. This is not Baldur's Gate, my friend. All right.
So
So-
if you were to use any sort of vehicle handling stuff, and that's not something that you have a skill for, what would be the base skill you would base it off of?
Dexterity.
Okay, I could try.
What's your dex?
Dex is. I have 17 for dexterity.
Okay. Is our jock more dexterous?
No.
Okay.
He is much more of a face.
I could.
He's a
seduce-
quarterback. Right.
Fair. Yeah, let's let Reeve give it a go then. Fuck it. He's got the best dex.
All right. Well, let's make some rolls to see if you keep up with your with Ostrava, because he may need to make a quick getaway at some point. You never know.
Would I be able to have that with advantage because she has the tracker that she placed on the dude?
That would be navigation-wise. You know exactly where you're going, so you don't need to worry about navigating. But as far as keeping up with them and using your reflexes to do so, no.
So we know the license plate number?
Yeah.
Can oh yeah, ping Mixie and be like, Mixie, have a favor.
You get a quick ping back. What can I do for you?
Here, she's gonna upload the image of the license plate from her, I guess, brain into the ether to him, and be like, "Well, you run a trace on this. We're about to follow this car. We know where it's going with a tracker, but another set of eyes would be nice."
Sure, I can give that a shot.
Alright, here goes Dex. Oof.
Okay.
Not good.
All right.
Not bad.
If that's the case, who is sitting in the front seat with Reeve?
Anyone?
Hex's used to being chauffeured, to be honest.
Yeah.
So,
We're both sitting in the back.
Who's in the back?
okay. Okay, so if that's the case,
Oh my god.
Reeve, you're gonna make this roll alone. Can you make a perception check for me?
Yes, let me pull up my little character sheet thing again.
And let me make my roll.
You said perception, correct?
Yes.
Nice.
Cool. All right. And
Driving like a granny.
Hunter, can you roll me a stealth check?
I can. I see on my character sheet I still have a thermal camo cloak, which I guess we called an elven thermo camo cloak because that's what I wrote down here. Do I still have that?
Yeah.
It's okay if I don't.
Yeah, that'll give you advantage to your sight-based stealth checks.
Okay. Here we go.
So, there you go,
Nice.
23. Yep, okay. They don't see you. And they get a little bit away from you, Reeve. They get a little bit ahead. You see where they are, though, with your perception roll. All right. Let's do another, Reeve, another dexterity check.
Yep. Give me a second.
And Dak, I want you to give me a high-low.
Hi, just like me.
Excellent. All right, so it's a 17. Wow, okay. You see that this dude seems to be speeding ahead, and You trying to not be conspicuous are driving very well, but are dropping a bit behind him. Go ahead and make me another perception check.
Yep.
Ostrava,
Ooh.
excellent. You see exactly where they are. Your elf eyes see them.
Out in the distance.
Ostrava, give me an athletics check, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Doing great. You are holding on, and you're doing okay. Even with this, even though this guy seems to be flooring it for whatever reason. Actually, give me a quick perception check. Perfect. You can hear that these three in the car, or in the cab below you, are jamming to some elven power folk. It's got really heavy like riffs, but the lyrics are strangely like calm and talking about, you know, preserving the forest and all that. Very Smokey the Bear-esque lyrics.
Okay.
But they are jamming and just not paying attention to what the fuck they're doing. That's why they're flooring it right now. X, give me one more. Give me a high-low.
For which one again?
Just a high or low.
Hi.
Just like her.
Okay. Reeve, I need you to make me a dex save.
Okay.
Okay. 16 will do it. You see up ahead that you guys are in the left lane. Someone is kind of cockeyed and changing their tire on the left shoulder. You notice it in time to swerve out of the way so that you don't accidentally hit somebody.
Thank the digital god.
Reeve's cursing up there by herself.
Hey, watch where you're driving.
She's planning revenge.
You guys, I mean, y'all know where they're going, but let's go ahead and do one more agility check.
Okay, so I do Dex again?
Yes. Dex, I'm sorry, not
Dex
ability.
Save,
Wow. Wrong game.
save that one right there. Oof.
Okay. You see as they pull farther ahead. Go ahead and make one more perception check for me. Ostrava, you can also make a perception check.
Okay.
Reeve has no problem seeing him. Like, they are probably a good half mile ahead by now. 8. Ostrava, you can't see anybody. You believe you're alone right now. You don't know if anybody's following you right now. You can't see anybody.
Okay.
And Reeve wouldn't be the one to like. Reeve, like, she wants to message him for one, can't, and for another, doesn't want to tip anybody off. Potentially.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
She's making sure she keeps sharp eyes on the situation, but like going like fuck.
It's
Yeah.
kind of I feel like this is also kind of my role in the group. Like, I am sort of supposed to be the infiltrator. We'll get there and then I'll just contact you guys and be like, hey, here's where we went. So like it shouldn't be a huge deal. We'll see what happens.
Ostrava, make me one more athletics check. And Dak, give me a higher low.
Low. Mix it up.
Perfect. All right, Ostrava, you're good. Nothing happens. And I'm gonna go ahead and say the chase is done. While not necessarily successful, you guys fell behind a little bit. You know exactly where they're going. Because it's somewhere you've been before.
Oh, that's a funny segue because I was just about to ask you, Eddie, if I could disguise myself as this is very coincidental as this guy right here.
Good continuity, you absolutely can.
So
Alright.
as they start like slowing down and I get a sense
Yeah.
that like we're reaching their destination, I will sort of like, I don't know, combat roll behind like one of these things or something like that where they won't see me, or behind like over here, you know, something like that. I'll just
Okay.
dive off.
Okay.
And since he does that and I'm keeping an eye on him for him, can I do a perception roll for that?
You can do a perception check. However, you have to beat a 23 from Ostrava. Because he is currently camouflaged, he's basically got a predator cloak on.
Okay. Well, you know, doesn't hurt to try. Let's see.
It does not.
Yeah. Oh.
What? That's a crit.
Nice.
You see,
She can see his smell.
you see this blurry shape very clearly stand up off the car as it's still moving and kind of jump and dive off. And you watch the rustle of leaves as Ostrava makes his dive. Ostrava, making either an acrobatics or athletics check real quick for that jump.
Ooh.
I'll let you do one or the other, whichever's higher for you.
Definitely do athletics.
Nice.
26, you
Yeah.
stick landing. You're absolutely fine.
At this point in time, can Revi, like, she's still way behind, but like pull over to, like, he knows that way he can see that it's them. Since it pulls over, sends him a message, you know, right behind you.
Yeah.
You,
Hmm.
Ostrava, you would see them coming up the road behind the first van. So you know with the message, you know that it's your guys. They followed you.
Okay, yeah, I'll just fucking climb back in the car.
All right. So Dak has assumed his Grove Walker Ganger form. All right. Are you guys see up ahead that the van has stopped, and I assume you guys have like turned off your lights and everything.
Yeah, pulled over completely, cut everything off.
Yeah. They kind of look around as they're getting out. Everyone can make me a perception check real quick.
Perception.
Nothing from Revi.
A 6.
11.
Hey, we're getting better, guys.
Then kind of look around a little bit, and then just head back down into the bayou.
Okay.
All right. Would y'all like to take some? I guess y'all are gonna take your same spots as last time.
Yeah, it's stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, stealthy.
Go ahead, everybody that wants to make some stealth checks.
I don't. I want
How
to.
far away is that bridge?
That bridge is. It's a good bit away.
Yeah, I guess I'll head to.
it wouldn't be convenient for you to get over there to try and watch them.
Yeah. Damn it, shit. Fuck, whatever. I'm gonna wait at the car. Jesus.
Okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm not very stealthy. I'll blow our cover.
Strava and Reeve are good. All right. Dak, you're up, buddy. What would you like to do?
I would like to proceed not stealthily
Yeah.
and try to draw attention. I'm doing this Ric Flair kind of thing where I've got my arms in the air with my palms up, and I'm just kind of like strutting on in, as if I do in fact belong.
Okay. As you are approaching, you see.
Can I just make a perception check to watch the area like slightly in front of him as he moves, to just that way we're kind of like aware of what's going on?
Sure. You see that they all look towards you, except for the caster again. Hey, bud, what are you doing out here again?
Hello, it is I, me. I am here for what we do. Clearly.
You can deception check for me. No. Deception.
Oh, deception. Oh, okay. That should be fine.
That's better, but
14.
okay.
Is this in regards to them detecting my disguise?
No, this is them detecting what you just said to be true or not.
Okay.
No. Okay. They don't have a high wisdom. I don't know if that was apparent.
You guys get it. I'm being vague on purpose.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I get it. You know.
We don't talk about what we do often. But if we did, we know what we would say. Ha ha, right? How would you say it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're doing it right now. But
yes.
Ross over there he's really doing the business. You see the same casting that you saw last time. You can make an Arcana check if you want to.
Do I pick anything up with my perception?
I will take perception. You see the same thing you saw last time. So. I will give you the advantage on that Arcana check, and you can see it is not any kind of spell that you know of. This seems to be some kind of custom ritual.
Okay. Hey guys, I've been drinking a little bit of that Jerry Jones's Dak Prescott IPA, and I'm feeling fantastic. How are you guys feeling?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty full, man. We just got back from dinner, and you should have been there. It was real good. We met these really cute girls too.
Did they buy you a Jerry Jones's Dak Prescott IPA?
They kind of look at each other and they didn't buy us anything.
Oh, I see. You were, of course, buying all of the Jerry Jones's Dak Prescott IPA. It's really good, guys.
I'm sorry. I'm getting really hungry right now. Gosh, like, well, I mean, I don't drink, man. You know, I've been sober for like 3 years now. And he was like, the other guy's like, yeah, you know, he had a real problem, dude. He can't touch a drink anymore. So we kind of in solidarity. We don't drink around him anymore.
Oh, right. I forgot. Yes, I too am sober. I was testing you. What's your name again? Chauncey? Is that right?
High or low?
Chance.
You want me to guess? You want me to
Yeah,
guess?
high or low. Yes, you high or low.
High. Oh.
It's a D20, so. Man, you got a good memory, yeah.
Oh, I knew it. What are the odds? Yes, of course. The real confusion was I wasn't sure if it was pronounced Chauncey or Chauncey. You know, I respect all nationalities.
We're not fancy high elves here. We're just wood elves here, man. You know, we're just salt of the earth people, man.
Yes, my favorite.
Let me see something. Cool. Our guy is still out there channeling, maintaining concentration on his ritual.
Would Reeve be able to see that?
Yeah, you saw it the first time. It hasn't changed.
Okay. She's gonna watch it with that one eye that she has, so she can like get a little bit of info from it.
Well,
Just a,
what kind of info are you looking for?
it would be just a basic it would be a basic image capture, just so that she can once again get that, and then like basics of the land around them, like what type of tree it is, just little bayou facts and stuff like that.
Okay, I just want to get basically just a picture you can kind of analyze later.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can do that. No roll needed for that.
Group vote. Are we just willing to kind of do whatever on this one?
I'm down to do whatever. I just want
Yeah.
to enjoy it. But the more shenanigans, the better, I say.
We all remember this is a game, and we're here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're here for fun.
I cast command on the guy casting the spell.
Okay. All right. What is your command? Grovel. Okay. What is your save on that?
My spell save DC is a 14.
14. Okay. Wisdom. Okay.
Yeah.
You look over at that guy and say grovel, and you see a flinch in his shoulder, but he doesn't stop. You hear Give me a wisdom save.
You bet.
Let's see. Okay. You hear in your head, dude, what the fuck? That's all you hear. You also, the other dudes around you basically at the same time say, dude, what the fuck?
Yes. What the fuck? Clearly.
Make a persuasion check.
What the fuck? Obviously. Haha.
Dude, that's kind of a weird joke, man. You know we gotta do this.
I told you I drink a lot of Dak Prescott's IPA.
Weirdly, dude. I mean, let me see. Okay. You see this dude kind of lets it, while his hands are outstretched above, his fingers flex, and the power intensifies of his casting and is suddenly finished. After that, he kind of turns and whirls and looks at you. Bro, you are really harshing my vibe.
I've learned a lot about myself today. Thank you for your words, Chauncey. I think
Chauncey's
perhaps
that guy. I'm fat.
I think perhaps I've had too much Jerry Jones's Dak Prescott IPA, and I appreciate the fact that you have taught me there's a better way. I can change.
Bro, this is exactly why we all go sober around Chauncey, okay? Like, come on, man.
I
Give
will
me a
sober up immediately. I will puke up all of my Jerry Jones's Dak Prescott IPA.
make me a Constitution saving throw.
9.
He's like, "Bro, let me help you out with that." And he points the finger, snaps and points the finger at you, and you feel a powerful purifying effect on you, but you also feel your stomach turn at the same time, and you throw up. Beyond that, you are okay.
I'm committed to it. Well, I've accomplished nothing. You guys have
Reeve's just like watching from where she's like hidden in the trees and stuff like that. Just
Yeah.
this is entertaining.
A quick, if we could do just a quick meta timeout here.
Of course.
These Elven Ancients guys, can you remind me of their connection to our overall greater goal of investigating Quetzalcoatl?
This is kind of a side goal. You guys were informed about by Danny that these dudes were doing something weird.
Did Danny need something from these
He
guys?
didn't need it, but it was kind of like a lead for you guys to check stuff out.
Okay, so we're just investigating.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I needed.
Okay.
Oh, we just fucking waste these guys. if there are others.
Or we
here.
could,
Or
we could see wherever they go, after this. Because remember, Reevy put a tracker on one of them to see what other locations they go to.
Yeah, that's true. I was kind of wondering that myself. Like, are they continuing on somewhere, or is this like a meeting point where they're just stopping here and waiting?
This, make a
Or is this
insight
like a
check.
facility here that we're outside?
Make an insight check.
Okay.
This is basically ostensibly the side of a road that just has water access. You have no idea why they're doing what they're doing out here, but it's weird.
Can I do the same?
Sure.
I want to believe Estrava was just so confused by Dak's action.
I don't know what's going on.
17. The way that the way that you've heard them talk about this, and the way that they seem to come back out here all the time, this is probably like a chore or a job that they do every day. So they'll be here again in the future. But it's also something that they have made clear what they've been ordered to do. So if something were to happen to them, there would probably be suspicion.
Okay, cool. I think we should leave them alone and just let the tracker go for maybe a day and a half, too. If it lasts that long without them noticing. Just to see if we can get more data, because we don't know who they necessarily take their orders from. We can learn more information just by watching and observing them.
True.
That's true. That is an option.
Is that what you guys want to do? I'm cool with that.
You can you can let Dak in on the plan with a quick message / something to his personal comms where he would hear.
Yeah, we definitely get a hold of him.
Here's the plan, Dak.
Proceed? Question mark.
Right?
I mean, like, we're already here. We may as well. Like,
Kill them? Is that what you're saying?
kill them? What?
See, Tosh said it.
Reevy's like, no. Reevy's like, no. Pull back. Let's just gather more information.
I mean, we could kill them, but they could lead us to their nest, and then we could kill all of them.
Yeah, we can have fun later. We can definitely have shenanigans later, but we don't have enough information right now.
When you said fun, it triggered Hex, so she took out a vial and poured like a big dump on her thumb webbing to snort out of, and then she pops a pill as well.
Chauncey.
Okay, so y'all gonna let Chauncey and Thad go back to their truck?
Yeah, but before we go, I'm gonna look at the guys and I'm gonna say, Chauncey, thank you for telling me about what my future could be. I appreciate it. It probably won't change my behavior at all, but I think there's at least a 3% chance it may. And I appreciate that because I've observed my own behavior, and I must say, and I get to my knees and I clasp my hands, I am the one who grovels today. Please forgive me for my antics.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, while this happens, Reevy's gonna take out the burner phone and message the guy she put the tracker on. Just like a basic flirty text of, hey, just making sure you saved my number.
With the 22, you see Thad kind of looks at you like, all right, man, just you chill next time, man. Come on. We got a job to do.
I'm not saying you should start drinking again, but if you did, I hope that it is Jerry Jones's Dak Prescott. Just keep it in
my
mind.
God.
But work on you. Just throwing that out there. Love you guys. I've got an Uber. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna sleep it off. But
Good man.
we all remember the password, right, guys?
Yeah, of course. They all start turning off to leave.
Oh shit.
Good luck on your ride, man. And they all, they all head back to their bed. I wasn't sure if you guys were going to try and kill these guys or not. I wanted to give you the opportunity.
I'll say it was a toss-up, Eddie.
You know, I figured it was.
They got lucky today.
Right. You live.
With that first roll,
All right.
it would be dead.
Well, since you guys decided to let them go and they're going to track them down later at their base, that's going to be probably a little while. What would y'all like to do in the meantime? We do have.
So we've got a good handful of like little side quests we can do.
We do, yeah.
Yeah,
Can we get a quick recap on those side quests?
sure.
Needed something. And then
McGregor needs a part for basically to unlock the S technology helmet. He asked you guys to get it for him, but basically he needs this part to make what he needs for you guys.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
and there was also Jerry Jones needs us to like find someone, right?
Yes, he gave you a location, but and a picture, but that's it. So you've got Jerry Jones, you've got Hart McGregor, and then you've got you could wait and go try and hunt down these elves at their base.
Just as a character choice, Dak would intentionally try to put off the Jerry Jones stuff for as long as possible.
Okay.
He might not succeed, but he doesn't want to do it.
I think I, as a player, am kind of interested in the Jerry Jones, but I don't know if Hex would be. She would be interested in whatever was the payday.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I, as a player, am very interested in the Jerry Jones thing.
Yeah.
But my character would probably know that getting the part from McGregor to get access to the Az technology mask is probably like the main plot.
Yeah.
I'm into that. How do you feel, Savannah?
Yeah.
But I'm so
No, I agree
curious.
with, about the McGregor.
McGregor.
And I need to rewatch last session.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed the Jerry Jones stuff because I was chasing after Kaylee.
Oh,
Oh.
it was so good. It was so vile. Oh, man.
I just feel like he has like a deep and rich backstory, and I'm just very curious as to what it is. I want to know. I want to know his layers. Peel the layers off.
The layers
He's just an
of
oil
Jerry.
hiker. You can Wikipedia him.
Right.
Oh, you mean the lich part? I see. I get it now.
It's the whole Jerry Jones energy.
The persona.
So can we regroup and just leave then if
Yeah.
if we're not murdering these people?
Yeah.
Not
Where
today.
would you guys like to go?
No.
Do we know the part is for McGregor? Like, do we have a quest?
He showed you guys where y'all need to go.
Do you guys want to go straight there, or do you want to give it some time?
Here, Reeve, as long as we stop somewhere first and get coffee.
Yeah, actually stopping somewhere for some food sounds pretty good.
Y'all are gonna do a food run.
Do a food run and I guess head to
Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back.
McGregor's Park.
That works for me.
Let's see.
Although I do want to ask Dak about, what what his expectations are. Have we dealt with Jerry Jones before? Ever? Like in the time we've worked with Dak? In our backstory.
Y'all probably would have seen him once before. But usually I think Dak tries to be very private about that whole thing.
Understand.
Would I be right about that, Dak?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
He doesn't like any of that. But he'll randomly talk about the Super Bowl, but he doesn't like to talk about this weekend.
Right. Right. So
So I guess as
don't want to get food.
sorry,
All right, sorry about that. I'm back.
You guys decide to head to a large outdoor market with a bunch of food stalls and everything.
The drugs make Hex not hungry, but you do notice that she eats mushrooms. In her brain, that counts as like food.
It's a vegetable, right?
Reby goes and immediately finds any place that she can get a coffee from. And while she's doing that, she is just watching everybody around them.
Right. Oh, okay.
yeah,
You just want to get a
some
coffee?
street food.
Anything in particular you're looking for? You're Dak again. Okay.
Yeah, I'm Dak again, but I'm like somber
Yeah.
Dak.
as per usual.
Dak, make me a. Are you trying to hide who you are, or trying to be covert, or just walking around kind of just being Dak?
I'm currently in the guise of myself, Dak Prescott. I am certainly not trying to draw any attention, except maybe kind of looking a little extra sad around my friends.
Okay.
He's bummed out. So can I like emerge from the crowd, having gotten like some kind of food that I'm just stuffing my face with, right?
Yes.
And I'm gonna be like, so Dak, how's this whole thing gonna work?
Dak, as Ostrava comes up, you also see some dudes wearing cowboy jerseys walking up the road and pointing out and talking excitedly to their friend.
Does Reby notice this?
Make a perception check.
They're talking shit.
Yeah. They're wearing cowboy jerseys. They're probably. You can make an insight check for me.
What check?
Insight.
Inside. Okay. Gotcha. Not terrible.
Ostrava, you can also take that if you want to.
Okay. Hey.
Me too.
Nice.
They are definitely fans. They seem very excited to get Dak. They're meet Dak. They're probably going to request autographs or something like that.
You think- So I think that they'll approach me, or
Yes, they are making a beeline right for you right now.
oh man,
Hmm.
Strava.
I'll cut my line of questioning off because I don't want to discuss this in front of other people.
Okay.
And their autographs, and I'll
Yep.
say, I haven't even done anything yet. I'm no good. One time I was in the swamp and I failed. And even if I made it to the Super Bowl, I failed. But here's your autograph. And thanks for being a fan. Make sure you bring Jalen Jones' Dak Prescott IPA. It's really good for you.
Matt, would you like to take advantage of your Eternal Mogul subclass, one of your subclass features?
Which one specifically?
Can you roll me 1d10?
Sure.
Or 1d20 rather? I'm sorry, we'll start with the d20.
3.
3? Okay.
That's good.
They do not give you a gift, but they are very excited to meet you. You see one of the guys takes he kind of sneaks a picture of you, and about 5 seconds later you get a Instagram notification with someone tagged you in an app. You have to approve the tag, but it's you looking sad, and he's like, just met Dak Prescott. Wonder why he's so sad. That's it.
I'm privy to this.
Yes, I mean it pops up on your notifications because he tagged you on Instagram. Like you have to approve all of that.
Why so
But-
sad at Dak Prescott?
Oh man, Strava. I'm no good. I was there talking to those guys. You know, Mr. Jones gave me all this power, but it's kind of like when Brock Lesnar played for the Minnesota Vikings for that one preseason. He had all this power. He was a UFC champion and a WWE champion, and he got cut by the Minnesota Vikings. And sometimes, you know, you can have all the talent in the world, but you might not be a good linebacker. And that's how I feel
Haley.
when I think about when I was in that swamp. And how I could have talked to him. And next thing you know, I'm talking about this stupid fucking IPA. It's not even any good, man. And then I'm just pretty stressed by Mr. Jones.
Dak, buddy, we gotta get you out of this. This isn't you.
It's nice of you to say, but I don't even know who I am anymore. That one minute I'm puking in a swamp, I'm wearing a disguise, and the next minute Mr. Jones is basically using my father's soul against me. And then we got all these sons and this danger. And, you know, when I told that guy to grovel and failed miserably, I realized I don't even touch Gene, man, just like every other Prescott and family, despite the fact that we make $65 million a year. It's just, sometimes I just wish I could just disappear.
You know, Dak, I wish you could disappear in the way that you need to, but this situation that you've got going on where your family's souls belong to him, that's a forever thing, man.
You're really making me feel a lot better, Strava.
Well,
Thanks for pointing out the eternity of damnation and servitude to a foil tycoon.
it's not good, but right now you have an opportunity to do something about it. And so even if you failed those commands,
I can still win the Super Bowl. You're
you
right.
can still win the Super Bowl.
Oh man, you know exactly what to tell me, Strava. Every time I start to feel glum. You or Hex or Reeve, not really Gale, but most of my friends, you know, made me feel better. And you know, when Mr. Jones was kind of riding my case the other day, felt like I had backup. And you know, it's an 11-man team. It's disproportionate because we're a smaller team, but you know, it's a team. That's kind of what I'm getting at. And, you know, maybe if the other 10 are much, much better and don't have to worry about the stress of your entire lineage being possessed by an oil tycoon. Maybe those other 10 can carry me. And sometimes I feel like even when I whiff in a swamp, you guys are the other 10.
Yeah, Dak. We'll help you win this Super Bowl. For what's at stake, for everyone else, this is a game. But for you and your family, this is eternity of servitude and damnation. Which...
Okay, we don't have to keep bringing that part of it up. Let's just say, let's call it something that sounds better than eternal servitude. Let's call it obligation.
Well, you know who might be able to help you get a little bit of the escape that you're looking for is Hex. I think she might have something that might work for you.
Are you trying to put me on drugs?
Yeah, haven't you ever tried them?
Dak's gonna fold his arms over his chest. Man, I met this guy named Chauncey. You don't even know what he put in my head. I don't know if that's the route I want to go down. I've heard stories about people who take drugs and they don't do great. I like smoking some weed here and there. Occasionally, I do like some other things. And
Has he ever done acid?
He's never done acid. Let's say that. He's done some of the other stuff that's a little bit stronger, like some mushrooms stuff. He's never done.
Can I just give Dak one of my extra hot dogs for now? And I'm just like here's just we'll start with this. Here's some fucking food.
So,
We'll get you out of this.
as Dax is gonna go eat his hot dog, being summoned by her name and drugs at the same time, I want Hex to go by and say, and just go boop and put an acid tab on his tongue before he takes a bite.
Man. I don't know why you put this little paper in my mouth, but it doesn't really go great with this hot dog. And quite frankly, I'm sorry, Estrava. There's a very good possibility that I might try to pretend that I'm drunk on a Jerry Jones Dak Prescott IPA and then puke in a swamp. And it might be a total waste of your hot dog, but I feel a lot of friendship right now.
Dak, can you make a Constitution check for me? A Constitution saving throw?
I heard you called and I heard you needed an answer. You will get all that tonight. Cheers, love. And she's gonna disappear again. Back into wherever she was selling drugs or making money or whatever.
Classic hacks, am I right, Estrava?
Classic Hex.
That's what she does.
Well, you... Okay. For now, you are okay.
I forgot that. I forgot that this was just a pit stop on the way to the mission. So I guess you have to deal with that now.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
We're going to be making a couple more contracts in just a minute.
That'll be interesting.
Hey, you guys mind with Fiverr before we move to the next part?
Solid.
Sorry, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
I just want to take a 5-minute break
Oh, that'd be cool.
before we move on to the next part. Yeah, that's it. Just a quick 5-minute break. And then, yeah. Welcome back to Arcana Tech 2099, everybody. We took a quick break, and I have got everybody in the storage complex that McGregor sent you to. When you pulled up, it was empty. This place would probably have more people during the day, but it's nighttime right now. No one's around. There is there's security, automated security, but this front area is that you guys are in right now is an atrium, basically. You guys were able to get in here undetected. I wanted to give you guys a starting point.
Okay. Okay.
So we're just in a room. A storage room.
Basically, you guys are outside in this area. There are 3 entrances for y'all. 1 second. That y'all can go in.
Okay. The building, I guess, is somewhere in front of us here. Oh,
You guys
I
are-
see. This is a door.
Yeah, they're...
Oh, I see. Okay.
Basically, y'all came in from this area behind you guys. Y'all can... This is a door for intents and purposes back there.
Okay.
Can Reeve make a perception check for anything like camera wise that's around the
Absolutely.
area?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What does the room we're in look like?
You guys are in like an outdoor atrium area that's kind of like... This building is very strangely shaped. Like I said, there is like a faux entrance, and then here is where you would go into the office areas.
I see. Okay.
But yeah, this is like a very open air, so you guys can see the night sky above you, and there's like trees and benches. This is like a rest area.
I am
Like,
currently
no,
lagging right
here.
now.
Okay. I guess.
Okay, perception.
Is that all this?
Yeah, you can all make perception.
Okay, sorry. Level. Give me 1 sec.
Does it look like there would be like a receptionist area through one of these doors? Or like an entrance area or anything like that? Like, does one of these doors look like the primary entrance to where we're trying to go?
This place is kind of like a storage. It's not meant for visitors, really. So there's some... If you look through this door here, you can see there's a hallway behind it. And I'll go ahead and reveal that. You can see there's a hallway back there and kind of a door back off to the side. This one over here, you can only see kind of this way a little bit. You can see there's a hallway going back. And then if you look through this door, you can see there is a hallway going down in several paths over here. On this side. Here, let me go back to that. So yes, on this side, you can see this hallway going back.
So we got doors and we got hallways. I say...
Can you move your character, everybody?
Yes.
Where am I moving?
Yep. Wherever you want to right now. Everyone made their perception checks. Reeve, Hex, Dak. Strava, did you want to make a perception check as well?
Yeah, sure. There we go.
Okay. You guys don't see any cameras or anything in this room. Let's see. Dak, you don't
Mic on.
sense any magical detections.
Mic off.
Hex and Reeve, y'all, a brief scan doesn't reveal any electronic devices that would be quiet out or like hidden around here. It seems like they made this break area for the employees, so they were also thoughtful enough to not spy on them while they're taking their breaks.
Okay.
But yeah, where would you guys like to go?
How do you move your token again?
You should just be able to click on it and move it. Let me see something
actually
real
unable to.
fast. Okay. Uh, how about now?
Okay, I can move my character now.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. So,
So how do we feel about
Is there anything
checking
that stands out?
these rooms here?
There are more doors on here, this side than there are on the other sides. There's like a hallway. All of them have just hallways leading backwards. You can't really see anything on this right side over here. And the left side seems like it has several doors.
are these doors barred by any sort of like lock mechanism? Like you have to put a code in, keypad, anything like that?
Not that you can see from out here.
Y'all want to check these out just so we don't
Is Dak
Y'all gonna?
end up with a bunch of people fucking.
How does Dak feel right now?
So Dak is going to move up to this door right here.
Okay.
He feels invincible, but
Okay.
everything looks funny. And he's going to conjure a football. The thing he knows best, the thing he slept with in his crib when he was a kid. And he's going to feel a sense of security and immediately lob the football out the door and try to break it.
Okay. Go ahead and make your Eldritch Blast attack.
Raby's gonna go right over here.
Strava nods approvingly.
It's a 13 to hit. 13 hits. What's your damage?
2.
2 damage.
Force.
Let me see. All right. You damage the door.
Will do.
It is you just damage the door.
Nothing happens. It's just, is it dinked?
I mean, it's got some damage. You see, it's got a pock mark on it where your football blasted it, but that's it.
I'm just going to keep throwing footballs at this door as if, like, I'm going to get more and more animated as if I'm in, like, a football
Yeah.
drill. I'm just kind of,
Okay.
handing off the football. And then fake, guess what? Door.
You just basically want to keep Eldritch blasting the door.
Over and over again.
We're trying to blow this
Okay.
thing off its hinges.
You will eventually break it down. And
Strava continues.
okay. All right, door's open.
Good job, Dak. I like your style.
Let's see.
But as I walk through, I, like, kick it. I kick the debris. Yeah.
Dak unhinged.
Okay.
Let's go.
Nothing happens.
Alright, yeah, let's scope out these rooms right here, so
You can see there's another door off to your right, a little bit further ahead. At the end of the hallway, there's another door, and then there's a hallway in the middle.
Are Hex, Reedy, and Ostrava like in their token position?
there we go.
Yeah, I was gonna follow you just because I know that you're on drugs.
Yeah, I'm tiptoeing through this hallway, but like not so much in the sense of like stealthiness, but more like delicacy.
Delicately tiptoe.
All right, so you're moving ahead. This door to your right, does not have a window.
Doesn't have a window.
No.
I'm gonna throw a football at it.
Okay. Make an insight check for me.
I will move to secure the other side while he does this.
You said insight.
Yeah.
Done and failed. Great fail.
I'll give you the advantage. It occurs to you that you could try the handle.
Oh, and I just opened the door. And then I self-consciously look at my friends to see if they noticed that I did that.
Hex doesn't look like she's minding attention. She's just trailing her hands along the walls.
Yep. I'm looking the other way.
All right, so you look in this office. It is, it's just an office. There's a desk in the middle, some filing cabinets. Probably not what you're looking for in here, but if you want to take a look around, you're welcome to.
Yeah, what's in that desk? What kind of office is this? What can we glean?
Riri will go in there and take a look around.
Make an investigation check for me.
Where's
Anyone that
my
wants to.
investigation?
Dak is too afraid to go inside.
Lucky rolls this.
It's just kind of like peeking from outside.
17, 22.
I like acid, Dak.
You guys find some documentation letting you know where the part you're looking for is. And it is going to, if you zoom out on your map, I'm going to throw a reveal. It is back in a lab in the back corner of the office of this storage area.
Okay.
Okay. Riri takes those notes, and anything that she thinks might be important information, like if there's any, like say like excess contact cards lying around because it's kind of like an office area.
Okay. You find a business card on the desk and pocket it. Everybody make a perception check for me. 6, 19.
The perception.
Mm-hmm.
Should I just roll every perception and insight check at disadvantage?
Yes.
I'm cool with it.
Right now, you are on drugs.
Cool.
Your judgment's a little impaired.
I like it.
So, let's see, Revi, Hex, and Ostrava. You guys hear down the hall. Well, I better go check this out. Sounds like somebody was throwing a football against the door.
That's the exact sound of it.
I've heard that sound before. I know what that is. Get a load of this guy. It's a football.
Having heard it probably like 10 times in a row, like, well, someone's throwing something. Sounds like a ball. Oh, it's like a football.
Making that like punk sound.
Which way was the voices coming from? Which hall?
The voice, you guys hear it coming from back there.
Oh shit.
Basically on the other side of this office.
Okay.
Um,
Probably gonna come around this corner.
Reevy's gonna duck back out into the main area.
okay.
I'm just gonna stand there.
Sec. Where did he go? Where did he go? Just had that. Dang it. I can't find my token.
Been there.
See behind the background? That happens to me all the time.
One sec. Alrighty. Alright, so what do you guys do? You guys probably have 2 rounds before he makes it down. Over here.
At the moment, Dak is just standing there.
Okay.
Reevy ducked back out into the main room.
I will prepare to back up Reevy.
Okay.
Just following because it's fun.
Okay.
I'm gonna let him. This is his journey. I'm just
Oh
there
shit,
so he
he's
doesn't
coming
feel
down
himself.
the other hallway. He's coming out of this hallway, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Reevy was about to go talk to this dude. Okay. Yeah, in that case, I will move, like,
Hey guys,
back here. Uh-huh.
well, make me a quick perception check while you're in the hallway.
7.
Oh,
6.
fuck.
We bad.
We're all gonna.
So bad.
Oh God!
7, 6, 7. 10. Okay. Alright. So y'all are in the hallway. And as y'all are standing there, you see this old guy, security guard, just talk down. Oh! What are y'all doing there?
Hey,
You see
Oh.
he kind of squints at you for a little bit.
Does he look like a janitor or something?
He looks like a security guard. but he looks like a very small, like old man.
And we went into the
He's got a
office.
few implants on him, but he's just looks like a night security guard.
Just forgot some things. Thought we'd drop back by to the office.
He squints at you and he's like, "Oh, 1 second, I need my glasses." And he reaches into his jacket and puts a pair of glasses on.
Greg, was it? How are the grandchildren?
Give me my dice roll. There we go. And now that he's got his glasses on, you can see his eyes kind of widen behind it. Well, if that isn't Dak Prescott.
Where?
Can I just move forward a little bit?
Real quick. Everybody make one more perception check with advantage. Nice. Dak and Ostrava, you notice that on his little guard uniform, he's got a little Cowboys pin on his collar, on the lapel of his collar, so that he can have his little. He can be a fan.
So when he says
That
Dak
work.
Prescott, Dak is gonna like kind of look around, thinking as if he's referring to his father. He's gonna say, "Dad." Oh, you mean me? Yeah, I'm Dad. Hey. Sheepishly waved.
What brings you here? I heard it sounded like a football against that door there, and he kind of looks down. Oh goodness!
Yeah. So, Mr. Jones, he told me I gotta practice all the time, so I decided to go into a somewhat well-guarded facility where there may or may not be things of interest and throw footballs at the door so that you, sir, can celebrate a Super Bowl victory.
I mean, he was just so curious about a day in your life. He had to come check it out.
That too.
Make a persuasion check.
You know how he
You have
likes to connect with
disadvantage,
the
but I can
fans.
give you help, so that cancels that out. You got an 18.
I was hoping that would be the case, but I wasn't going to pander. So, good DM instincts. 18.
Yeah, you got an 18. He's like, well, I'm glad you were able to get your practice in, Mr. Prescott. You think you're gonna win the Super Bowl this year?
Well,
Hex slaps him on the back. Of course he will. This guy never stops practicing. Of course he'll win.
she gave me some funny paper when I ate a hot dog. Now I'm crazy.
But she's just like, like thumping him on the back pretty hard.
Please tell her so. I feel like you're a fan and have my back because she keeps hitting it, please.
Well, it's good to have good friends to give you support.
Do you want an autograph?
Well, I didn't want to ask, but if you're offering, I'd love one, Mr. Prescott. And he kind of
what's
comes
the
over
first
and
name?
what's that?
What's your name?
My name's Tom, and he passes you. He reaches into his wallet and passes you your rookie card in a top loader.
Here's what I want. I'm gonna send this autograph for you, and then can you show me where all the cool things are that I can hit the footballs? And then when we're done with that, maybe I can get your autograph because you're special, and it doesn't matter. You have an IPA named after you, or trying to win the Super Bowl, or you're a janitor in a facility that may or may not have things. I want your autograph because every name is special and every person is special. Especially after the weird paper that your friend gives you.
Isn't he just a sweet guy?
Yeah, he's the best.
It's even nicer than they say in the papers. You know that they haven't printed a newspaper in over 2 decades. It's like, well, I don't know what you can throw footballs at, but I'd be happy to give you a little tour of our section of the building.
Cool, man. Can my friends and my Uber driver that's really cool that came with us, can we all just go together and then I'll give you 3 autographs?
Well, sure. You rolled a decent persuasion. And he's
You
a
want
man.
persuasion?
He's all no. Let's say he already rolled a good persuasion, and he's. I wasn't sure if you guys were gonna like murder this old man or not.
It's an old man.
Yeah, I know, but I wasn't sure if you guys were gonna kill him before y'all knew he was an old man.
Fully prepared to kill him.
Oh, I was too. It didn't make sense.
Yeah, Strava like sheathes the knife. I've got like half pulled out, you know.
And from in the other office, we can't see.
Yeah, just hiding inside the office.
Tom, this lovely old man, comes over here and he kind of shows you. Well, this is the bathroom. This is where it's a door that leads open to. There's an area with all individual stalls in here. But it's a bathroom. He
Do we
leads
know
back.
what we're looking for? Like the name of the park?
It's a basically it's a fabrication chip.
I'm gonna ask him
Honestly, we're probably gonna have to incapacitate this guy at the very least, just so he doesn't cause any trouble.
He loves us.
We'll see. We'll see.
He loves us.
But he's a security guard. That's the only problem.
Jesus. Yeah, but we're in.
That's true. That's true. He's a fan.
Well, I think Reeve also. Let me see this real quick.
I'll say this: your choices are your choices. If you want to take him out,
Yeah,
you can do that, and we could all react to that.
I gotta be careful about it. I gotta
All
know
right.
making rolls.
So are you guys gonna follow old Tom around the building?
Down, and we
Okay.
might murder him, but we'll see.
He after showing you the bathrooms over that side, he walks up this hallway. He's like, "I'm gonna show you what's back here." And when he gets to this room, he kind of this one does have a window. He kind of points in there. You can see a bunch of sports memorabilia in this office, in this storage area.
And then a Strava.
Weird. Go ahead.
No, I mean I'm very okay with killing this guy. Like that's the goal.
The goal is to kill the old man.
We should identify. We should find what we're looking for. That I think is like the very first goal. And then if this guy's
We
not
can-
a problem, then like all the better, you know.
He right now he's giving us a tour of this place. So
Exactly,
if he ultimately leads us by the area where they have this chip that we need, one of us can try to slide a hand in.
So in this room here, you guys see racks of sports memorabilia, all for the Cowboys.
Nice.
He's like, we're a storage area for some of the sports suppliers here in town. And he keeps leading you back through the hallways. Like, it's all twisty and turny in here as they're just walking through, and he kind of comes to this junction and turns down here and points. It's like, this area, this is our accounting area. We have, dang it, go away, little menu, thank you. Okay. It was covering the area I wanted to reveal to you guys. This area down here, it's the desk with computers. But yeah, it does. There's a plaque on the wall next to the door that says accounting.
Hey, you know, it'd be really cool.
No one's here right now.
Okay.
If you were to sign a computer chip, and I kind of described the thing we're looking for, it's like, man, that would really mean a lot to me, because everyone's signature is really special. Who is this to?
Like, well, that sounds like it would be in the tech company that's next door. And he kind of goes over here. It's like, well, you can get through it through the warehouse, through this door here. And he points to this door here. He's like, but they're locked up real tight. They have their own security guards and everything. I'll take you to the warehouse if you want to take a look at that.
Okay.
I think Reevy has Steve's tools.
It's time for blue tablet.
It's time for the blue tablet? Okay.
So he comes and opens up this door. And yeah, there's more racks upon like floor to ceiling racks of sports memorabilia, jerseys, balls, cups, posters, anything, little action figures that they sometimes do, all kinds of things here. Strangely, everyone make a perception check. Except for Dak.
Oh, perfect. I was actually a crit fail because I haven't decided.
The perception?
Yes. Reevy, it's a 24. Okay. Reevy notices that out of all of this Cowboys gear, the one thing that is very conspicuously absent out of all the various names that you see is Dak Prescott's. Dak, you know why that is. Because Jerry Jones owns your name and everything about you. All of that is handled by him and his entities specifically.
So there's no Dak Prescott merch?
There's no Dak Prescott merch here in this warehouse. in this giant area, all of the other players are represented multiple times, but Dak isn't here at all.
Where is he?
I'm kind of trailing the dude. He's giving me the tour, so I'm pretty close to him. But does Dak notice this omission?
Yes, Dak notices. That's why you didn't need to make the check. You know that your stuff wouldn't be here.
Okay.
If everybody else's is here, yours is not.
Ooh,
and you know it.
That's a layer of depth right there. I like that. So yeah, Dak is like kind of looking around, taking it in with a wave of melancholy. That's per usual.
This kind of reminds Dak how much it would probably remind him how little freedom he has. Everybody else here, you know, all of their stuff is they have action figures, everything. All of your merch is very tightly controlled. Even your appearance in video games at this time is murky at best. They don't. It doesn't quite. It looks mostly like you, but not quite.
It's
Just
like
enough to.
a polygon.
Yeah. It's like PS2 era graphics where everything else is like hyper realistic. Dak Prescott has PS2 style graphics. Very good. That people still play with him though because his stats are really good in the game.
He's broken.
Madden X99.
That's really good, Eddie. Yeah, that's a whole layer of depth. And once again, despite the drones, Dak Prescott is out.
But he's kind of the old Tom is just has, like I said, has led y'all through. Y'all are free to wander through here, and he kind of like he says that he's like, yeah, feel free to take a look around if you like.
I already have.
He realizes what he said. I'm sorry, Mr. Prescott. I'm sorry.
Well,
So he's letting everybody wander, right?
Wander around in here, yeah, in this warehouse area.
Can I try to roll to stealthily get through this door right over here?
You can roll me a stealth check, and then I will need you to make a perception check on the door.
Can I look around for cameras?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's bad.
6.
And a perception. Also bad.
I will take. You have a stealth suit as well, so you should have advantage. So I will give you the 15 for your stealth. Ostrava, you see one camera very conspicuously pointed at the door that Reeve is approaching.
Can I like message Reeve about it and be like, "Yo, Reeve, eyes up! There's a camera on that door."
She immediately, like, as soon as she gets the message, just like aimlessly wanders away from it, but makes a mental note of that door itself.
Then I will sort of direct her to where it is, or like tell her where it is.
With your stealth check, you are able to keep your face out of the view of the camera. But yes, there is very, very conspicuous camera pointed there. There are no other cameras in this warehouse. There is looking at the door, you also see that this does have security on it. It has a card reader on the wall. And it looks like and it has a handle, but it looks like it doesn't, it is linked to the card reader.
Mm-hmm. Are there jerseys?
In here in the warehouse, yes, there are a ton of jerseys.
Hey, Dak, what's your jersey number? And I'll just start like looking through the jerseys.
4.
I'll just
Let me
dig
see.
until I find a 4.
You won't find it.
I won't find a 4.
Yeah. Old Tom rolls his perception with disadvantage, and he does not hear you guys talking about that. But he happens to look over and says, "Oh yeah, if you would like to take a jersey, it shouldn't be a big deal. I won't tell nobody."
Ostrava It's just like, oh well, I can't find what I'm looking for. And he just doesn't think anything of it.
Reedy would like to shoot off a message to Mixie real quick.
Okay.
Hey Mixie, trying to get in one place. One camera. He needs to loop. He helps out.
Give me a second. You get a message. You get a voice. You basically get a quick call back on a link on your comm, and it overrides your answer. It's like, "Hey, I'm here. Give me a second." And you hear, you see on your cyber eye the little imp man with a purple bowler and orange suit just kind of appear floating kind of next to the camera cartoonishly, and like stick his hands in it to your field of vision. You can see this little sprite stick its hands in, like fiddle around, and then the camera actually just kind of dips down.
Cool. Reedy doesn't say that out loud, but she sends him a message back, knowing that, he's using voice, she's using text because she doesn't want to speak out loud.
Yeah.
With Tom there, thank you, appreciate it.
He tips his little bowler hat, and he's like, "I'll be on standby," and just kind of like zips off into like a little blip in your vision. But like I said, he's still connected, and you can you can ask him if you need help.
Okay. Do y'all want me to try for that door again?
Yeah, I don't know if there's like what we should necessarily do about the camera, because I feel like if something
they just took care of the camera. Reevy asked Mixie to take care of it, and he did.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I missed what exactly Mixie was doing. Okay, perfect. Then yes, we should absolutely go for that door.
All right. Tom has wandered off this way. He's kind of talking a little bit about some of the stuff, about some of the merch. He's like, "Well, there's action figures over there, and there's some of the printed sign balls over there." And
would that be like a sleight of hand?
yes, that would be a sleight of hand with your thieves' tools to unlock that door.
So do I do thieves' tools first, or just?
You can roll thieves' tools.
How do I do that on this? Let me try. Okay.
All right. I'm going to give you the 19 because you've got a help action from Mixie. You go up to the card reader and you pull out your mag proxy, and you kind of put it over. It takes about 10 seconds, but the card swiper flashes green, and you hear the nice satisfying click of the door unlock, and you pop it open real quick. As you do, go ahead.
Can I make a perception check as she tries to slip quickly through the door?
Yes, go ahead. Okay, what are you looking for?
Just once again looking for more cameras. And if Tom said that he was the only one in the building, or that the other place had their own security groups.
As you open the door, you see a camera in that corner, and in that corner, right, you hear Mixie say, "I think I took care of it," and you see the cameras dip again in here. As you look around, is anybody going to be following Reeve, or is Reeve over there by herself?
Well, we were kind of being low key about it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I was kind of thinking maybe Reeve do it on the sly. What do y'all think about that?
I'm cool with giving it a try.
Well, we just
Agreed.
We distract the old man.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the case. Seeing that the cameras are taken care of, she's muttering very softly to Mixie, knowing that he'll be able to pick it up because the tech and stuff that he has.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much clearing the room. Does she notice the piece that she needs in this specific area?
Not in this room that you're currently in, but it will be through this door. The door here looks to be much more heavily locked. Like the security on there is biometric as well as card access at the same time.
And she, of course, gets hold of Mixie. Hey, Mixie, this one's a little bit more complicated.
You're gonna need to interface with that. I can kind of help a little bit, but I can mess with the cameras because these are outsourced, but these locks and the locks are on the local network and not connected to the internet, so I cannot mess with these locks.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Kaylee just said that she needed my help.
Okay. Hex, I want you to do me a favor while we're waiting. Can you make a Arcana check for me?
Here. Blue.
Okay. Okay. That's you got a 9. You feel something magical around, but you can't tell exactly where it's coming from. If it's you or if it's excuse me, I'm sorry, Dak and his with his eldritch power. But something vaguely magical's around.
Okay, I'm back. Let me see.
All right.
The old man hasn't told us where these two doors go yet, right?
Down here? Not yet. He was kind of talking about the warehouse and all the stuff in here.
Okay.
You want to ask him about it?
I am, but not if Reeve's about to do her scene. I can always ask after.
Okay. It actually shows you real. I'll just do it. It shows you real quick.
Okay.
More storage. This is the front area for their office. It has a hallway that leads back and through the employee entrance, basically Here, sorry, 1 second. Let me. On this side, there's another door right here that looks like all of these other ones. Okay. Reeve.
Yes.
You are standing in a really, for where you just were, a really high-tech 3D printing lab. You can see machines all along the walls that have various parts. They all seem capable of fabricating items either of metal or plastics or silicon. Whatever is fed into the device as raw materials, it can convert into basically a 3D printed item.
Does it seem like the records of the things that were created with those machines kept in the same location? Like, are there little like ticket orders and shit like that inside?
The control room is back through this door this bigger security door here that you would have to interface with. You will have advantage on your sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Because of Nixie.
All right. All right. So it's going to be a sleight of hand.
Yes.
Ooh.
13. You are trying to get it, and you don't hear the click of anything open. You haven't tripped anything, so you could probably try in a little bit. You just need to take basically another couple rounds to try and open this.
Okay. So she's gonna wait whatever amount of seconds that she needs to wait, and then she's gonna try again.
You're basically fiddling with it the whole time, trying to figure out what you need to do. Go ahead and make one more sleight of hand check with advantage.
Okay.
All right, 21.
Much better.
You got what you needed. The first one was high enough that you didn't set off an alarm whenever you didn't quite get it. So that's why you got to try again.
Okay, thank you. Because I was like, oh god.
So old man Tom is trying to lead everybody off over here. He's looking around like, what's there? Let me see one more thing. No, I must have been too tired. I thought there was another one of y'all here. And he just kind of leads y'all off into this little area over here.
Okay, but Reeve makes it through her door, right?
Yes, Reeve makes it through her door. In this room back here, you see several monitors and...
You want an orange fruit? Continue.
All right. There's a bunch of interface screens back here. These all obviously control the manufacturing modules in the other room. But the server with the chip that you need is through another door back here.
Okay. And is that one also as heavily secured as the one I just came through?
Not as heavily secured, but still locked.
Okay. So Reeve's going to go back through there and do another sleight of hand to try to get through the door.
Got this.
There it is on the sheet. Oof.
You do have advantage, so you got your 16, and it is open. Now that it's open, you have one more check to make. I'm going to need a computer use check. So you can do intelligence, proficiency, and roll a d20.
All right, so is that like a saving throw?
No, it's going to be a skill check.
Okay. And he said wisdom?
Intelligence.
Intelligence?
Okay. 1. So, you are trying to poke around in there, and you accidentally trip something. You see behind you a clacks on the wall, a little wall, like the light.
Kaylee, stop.
And you hear from back here a loud clink sound as the door relocks.
Oh shit.
She sends Mixie and everybody a message. Shit just got fun.
So you're locked inside now?
Yes.
Oh fuck.
Let's see. During this time, Tom has led you all back here, and he's like, and this door leads back out to the atrium.
So we're all aware that Reeve's in a predicament.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Set.
That acid that she gave you earlier is really messing with you. You're unsure if what you're seeing is real or not.
Okay. That.
Ostrava and Hex, y'all can both make perception checks.
Yeah, if we can do the intercom link, I think she will check in also and be like, Reeve, what's going on? Ooh.
Okay. So Ostrava sees through a small window in this door, he can see a red light that wasn't on before.
Be like, oh, I don't like the look of this, guys. There's something red
Oh.
blinking over on that panel.
What type of material is the ceiling? Is it like those little tiles that you can like push to the side? Because she would try to go up.
No, as you look up, the ceiling is this weird like metal mesh. It looks like there's a lot of cooling fans up there, or what would be basically all of this computer equipment in here, and or dust collectors.
Okay, so she's gonna pull her hood up, make sure that her face is always nice and concealed. Is there any way that she can try to input something else? Like, is there another like code or something that she could try? Like areas she could try to hack again to try to get that to stop, even though she knows it's just going to delay the inevitable by like maybe a couple of seconds.
You could. So you can try and get back out this door. There's no obvious way to turn off this the red light that's flashing behind you. You could also try once again to get the chip that you need from back here.
I'll try that, and then if I fail, I'll book it.
Okay.
So is that a sleight of hand or intelligence?
Intelligence. Okay. This time, you managed to find the chip and extract it. That being said, you are still behind this locked door in this lab back here.
Hey, Mixie, if you could possibly help me out, I'm just gonna try to get through the door again.
Yeah. He said, "I'll see." And your link to Mixie cuts off.
Dang.
All right, she's gonna try to do another sleight of hand.
Go ahead.
Oh,
20, good. So you pop up. You having already done this one, you pop open the lock again, and you're able to pass through. You see, now that you're out in the in this fabrication area again, there is a red light here, here, and here.
Jeez.
They're kind of strobing on and off a little bit. There's no sound.
she keeps really low to the floor, gets to the other door, and slips through very quick. She's on the move. She's not. She's going back the exact way that she came.
Okay. Dak, Ostrava, and Hex. I'm gonna need you to make one more perception check.
Sure.
Big money, no whammies. God darn it.
Dak and Ostrava, y'all hear overhead what sounds like a helicopter and some quickly approaching sirens.
Oh.
And with that, I'm gonna leave off. We're gonna cut off for today.
Dun dun.
No.
Combat next time.
Good shit. Awesome,
Nice.
man. Thanks very much for running that.
Yeah.
Dun dun. Hopefully, I have better rolls next time when we get the hell out of there. Jesus.
Better to roll and fail than never roll at all.
True that.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
You never know when you're gonna get that crit like
That
you did earlier.
one.
Yeah. I'm like, all my rolls bad.
Alright, no, stop this.